too far. Come with me, we'll talk, but no places too far to go. We can take you around the world. Catch this flight with me, we'll talk, but no places too far to go. New places, new faces, yeah, new zip codes. New money, NFTs and plus crypto. Don't need care cash no more. Digital currency on me. Overseas we back and forth. Round trips all aboard, baby. There's room at the top. We'll save a spot for you. Can't no one limit us, so you should come with me. We'll talk, but no place is too far. Come with me. We'll talk, but no place is too far to go. We can take you around the world. Catch this flight with me. We'll talk, but no place is too far to go.
Hey, Tava Nation, Facebook family, and COO Kevin Harris. What up?
What's going on, Pierre? Pierre, how you feeling today? It's been a minute.
I know. It's been a minute since we've been on together.
Yes.
Hey, my sister, Pastor Sean. Hey, number one, Jack. Hey, everybody. We are live. Mr. Duran Hightower. Did you hit it, Mr. Duran? Did you hit it? I am waiting to know. You told me you had a goal. I want to know, did you make it?
I think he better made it today. I think he did. We're going to make some announcements pretty soon, aren't we?
We are.
Yes.
Miss Tracy, Miss Nona. Hello. All right, Philly's in the house. Hey, come on, guys. Tag, and share and remind your people that we are here. All right, Mr. Duran said one more to go. All right, I'm watching and waiting.
Yep. What's up, Sharella, what's going on? Nona, the regular gang is in the house. Look, we all need you to tag and share to your social media pages. So it's Wealth Building Wednesday. So Wealth Building Wednesday. Wealth building.
That's it. And Winning Wednesday, as Pastor Sean would say.
Yes. So as we would say here at what recession? We have the answers here. What recession, right, LaChelle?
That's right. Well, I'm in God's economy, so I can't speak to anybody else.
That's why I said that. You better preach it, Pastor. So,
you know it, Bishop. See, y'all didn't know y'all were getting church today. Come on. Tag, share. Let's get our peeps on. What up, though, Krishan? Man, we have a lot of Facebook users. Have we figured out yet why they are Facebook users, Kevin Harris?
I have no idea. It's funny because when we get on our corporate Zooms, I don't even know why I'm showing his iPhone. So I need to, you know what? I do know how to do it.
Can you change your name, please?
Just change the name. So Facebook user, can you please change users? Because there's more than like 10 on here so far. So Prophetic Priest, what's going on? Prophetic Priest, hey, who else is on here today? A bunch of Facebook users. But look, listen, LaChelle, so we're wrapping up a great week. Like I said, it is Wealth Building Wednesday here today. And, we're closing up the week, tomorrow, right?
Tomorrow night is closeout. Every Thursday night in Tava Nation is closeout.
Yes. So listen, I need you guys to stay tuned. So you'll see some things that are going to happen. It may even happen today. LaChelle was trying to get me to spill the beans today, but I'm going to hold it close to my chest today. She almost gave it away. And I'm like, what are you talking about? But I think you have a few announcements that you want to make, right? Because we have this challenge that's going on for people hitting supervisor. So what's going on with supervisor right now?
So I want to congratulate all of the brand new supervisors for the month of July, Kevin Harris, and you know what that means.
I have my old clapper. See, This was the first. This is the original clapper in
That
talk. You know
is.
what? If somebody let's do this. If somebody could tell me where did the original clapper? What meeting were we at? Where did the before I say it, you have to put in your distributor ID number along with your name. Facebook user, no, you're not included. You need to put in your distributor ID for this question, for this trivia. LaChelle, do you remember the first where the clapper originated from? The first meeting? Okay. So if you know, you're going to get a, what do we want to give away? I have Capri sitting on my desk. So I just
Some
finished.
Caprice.
So
But
we'll
you're
give
not
them a
gonna
bag.
send them that open bag of yours, are you?
No, because I had a cup last night and a cup this morning. That's why I'm sitting on my desk. So if you can tell us where did the original clapper start? What meeting, what city were we in with this original clapper? The green and white one? No, not ATL. It wasn't ATL. If you could tell us where the first clapper came from. What city?
Where's customer service?
It's not.
Where's Callie? Callie actually ordered them, so Callie should know. Make sure that our answers are right.
That's right. Somebody just hit it. If I'm right, I don't want to say it. I see it in there first. It was Fort Lauderdale.
Janae Scott looks like.
It was Janae Scott. It was Fort Lauderdale, Florida, was the first clapper. How do I remember that? Because we had boxes of them. And somebody's not telling. We left several boxes at that hotel. That's why we had to come back and order more. Remember that, LaChelle?
No, I think somebody beat us for those boxes of clappers. You are right, Kevin Harris.
Yeah, that was the original clapper. When we had them in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. We had them in the seat laid out.
That's right.
You remember that? Yeah. So who got it? Who got it?
It was Janae.
Janae.
I hope Janae put her distributor ID, but customer service, go scroll back, check it out. Kevin will give you an unopened bag of coffee. Janae, let me know if he sends you that bag off of his desk. Let me know.
Well, at least that tells you I'm using the product. Okay, and by the way, I need some more products. So I need to place another order. I only have about 6 left, so that tells you I'm a product of the product. But congratulations.
Yes, wait, back to our supervisors.
I'm sorry, I had to say it.
That was a great question. I had forgotten about that. Great question. So, all right, I'm going to say congratulations to all of the brand new supervisors in the month of July.
The original.
Right. And I know we had a few people to re-qualify as supervisor also. So if you hear your name in here, you're like, wait a minute, I've been a supervisor. Okay, but we saw that you re-qualified, you in here too. And let me put my disclaimer out because I am looking at some of these names. Y'all, I'm going to do my best. If I don't pronounce it right, it's because Kevin spelled it wrong or something on here, okay?
Wait a minute. Tam Speaks. Somebody want me to bring Tava Speaks back. Look, is that yeah, it's time. Tam Speaks. You see that? That's a sign. That's a sign. I'm just saying.
Maybe from a spirit. It ain't the Holy Spirit. But oh, did I say that out loud? Okay. Back to my supervisors and you guys in the chat. Give them some hearts, some fireballs, show them some hand claps and some love. Congratulations to Garfield Yule, Brandy Kipsey, Kitties. I know I butchered that. Blame Kevin. Hillary McClure, Tracy Davis Deloach, Christian Walker, Sean Donegan, Carol Jackson, Janye Davis, Sonia Castella, Lizette Justiniano, Donnell Street, Montez Johnson, Hazel Chisholm, Lee Money, Marjorie Malone, Stephanie Priester, Tamasia Johnson, More Life Enterprises, Katrina Key, Cantore Swanigan, Spring Burks, Janessa Gonzalez, Pauline Patterson, Roy English, Jason Jones Sr., James Keys, Kenneth and Terry Smith, Dalton Hughes, Barbara McCaskill, Amanda Whistler, and Leah Johnson. Congratulations to all of our brand new supervisors and requalified supervisors as well. We look forward to recognizing you in a very special way at the October event. So I'm not going to talk about it because we have some major announcements coming. The only thing I will tell you, you want to be a 120 wealth builder and you want to be in the building in October. That's all I can say. And don't delay in getting your tickets. That's it. That's all I'm going to say. I've been trying to tell y'all. So you can say, LaChelle told me to do it. Okay? Okay. So, all right. But with that being said, that's right. Next level director. Give it up to all the supervisors going director this month. Come on. We got to keep it going. The question is, who are you helping? Who are you helping? Maybe you've already hit supervisor. You hit director. You hit exec. You hit diamond. But who are you helping to hit supervisors? The more people you help, the more it'll help you. All right. So today we have some awesome testimonies, stories, transformations again. Okay. So you want to tag your peeps. But before we bring them up, I know one of Tava's angels, my EP by initials, and also being our executive producer of Wealth Building Wednesday and the show formerly known as Tava Speaks. But she wanted me to let all of you know we are looking for you. Now, I can't tell you exactly why, but I can tell you that we are looking for some amazing Tava stories, right? It doesn't matter if you've been in the business for 1 hour or 3 years, whether you are a customer or a distributor. We really want to hear from you. Please send us an email at mystory@tavalifestyle.com. mystory@tavalifestyle.com. And if you know of somebody in the business or that you have a customer who has a story, a touching story that you know they won't share, you send the email in for them and let us reach out to them, okay? I cannot tell you why, but you will be glad that you did if you do. Okay, please send an email sharing your story with us, and Angel will contact you. I promise, guys. So, all right, there you go, ma'am. I did my church announcements. Anything else before I bring up our COO, because he doesn't know it, but he's about to do these interviews today.
Oh man, really? I didn't know that. I was back in the back counting the money.
I thought you went to make a sandwich. That's what I thought I saw you doing.
I did that before we came on. I didn't want to act like that. Last time I was on here, I was eating. So, but listen, no, you're right, LaChelle. So it's always good to have people, share their stories on Wealth Building Wednesday. And the reason why I say that, because you never know, somebody's story may not impact you, but it may impact someone on your social media page. And I always say you never know what people are going through until they see somebody else's or hear someone else's story. So I'm going to encourage you guys to share really today, because I know one on here in particular was very impactful when I heard the story down in Miami when I went several months ago. LaChelle, I'm sorry you didn't make that trip. So, so it was very impactful. And this young lady has been trying to come on the show for a few months now. And I'm so glad that we were able to bring her on so she can, share her story. So I'm going to give everybody a second to go ahead and share this to your Facebook page, because I've had people, when I share, they'll reach out and say, I need those products. And so I'm going to tell you guys it works. So people will scroll past your page and click on to be nosy, but they don't know that being nosy is going to be a blessing to them. So who am I going to bring up? That is none other than Salitha Riley out of Fort Lauderdale, Miami area. Is it Fort Lauderdale, Miami? This is all together, right?
Yes.
So how are you doing? How are you and your hubby doing?
We are doing good. We are doing good, Mr. Harris.
Good. Well, listen, we you have been doing meetings down there in Miami. I know when I left from down there, you said you were going to start, but your story, had an impact on me when I was there and several other people, because, oftentimes we see people in Tava and we don't know their story. Some people come, for the product. Some people come for the income, but you guys are here for both. And you guys were led to Tava. So, I'm going to let you talk and just really share, your heart. And a lot of times I try to control the interview process, but you have something that you need to share and get out. So I'm encouraging you guys again to share to your Facebook pages. And so Ms. Riley, thank you so much for coming on here today. But tell everybody where you're originally from.
Hello, family and friends. I am originally born and raised in Miami, Florida, all my life.
That's right. Miami. So you're a Hurricanes fan? You're a Heat fan?
Miami Heat.
Miami Heat. Okay. You all kicked us out of the playoffs here in Atlanta. So
yes.
So, but listen, you guys are, serving in the ministry there, and, you got involved with Tava. I want you to just start from the bottom. Why did you get involved with Tava, and how? What happened? What transformed, you into this beautiful spirit that's here today? And I want you to just share your heart and share your story, and don't hold back, because I know the entire story.
Okay.
Take it away.
Okay, I'm going to add this disclaimer. You all get you some tissue, because my why will make you cry.
That's right.
We were, our family was in a transition. I'm a wife, a mother, an executive pastor. I've been serving in ministry for over 15 years. However, life happened to us in 2018, October of 2018. But I'm going to fast forward a little bit. Today makes 5 years that my mother transitioned into heaven. And 14 months before my life happening experience, my mother passed. And my brother was murdered 14 months after our mother passed. 2 days after my brother was murdered, his daughter died. We're talking about within a 2-day time frame. 30 days later, I suffered a life-threatening injury. I had blunt chest trauma with fractured ribs, with blood pouring out of my heart. I was in ICU for 6 days. I coded on the 4th day. By the time they ran into the room, I was already on the bed. So many people were there. The doctor ran in and said, "How is she alive?" The crash cart was still there with the seal on. He couldn't understand how was I alive. I knew God had revived me. Fast forward, I was on complete bed rest. During this time, our family lost everything. We moved from a 2-story townhouse, still serving in ministry, on complete bed rest. I want you all to listen to me very good. I had went through my savings of over $14,000 helping individuals. But when our family were in need, people weren't there like we were. On bed rest. We were in a hotel for 37 days. Our ministry went in a prayer shut-in at midnight to 6 a.m. Every hour on the hour, we were in prayer. I went before God and I asked God to give me another opportunity in network marketing, because my background is in corporate America. I've always had a job, but I tried network marketing a previous time in another company. But during this time, I prayed and I asked God to give me another opportunity. Let me start at the beginning so I can help myself and help my family and help other families. It's just in my heart to keep helping families. My why was for us to never be hungry or homeless ever again. I kept praying every hour on the hour. 7 days later, Mr. Harris, God answered my prayer. I logged on to social media and I saw a young lady put up her banner. I immediately reached out to her and I asked her, I said, hey girl, tell me what's going on. She said, give me a call. I said, okay, gave her a call, and she was hesitant. She was busy doing some things and she was dropping a few, information here and there. Then she said, I'll get back to you. I said, okay, but my spirit man was like, no, you have to keep searching, keep searching. I watched this other young lady who I know has had great success in network marketing. Her background is in education. She's my cousin's best friend. And I inboxed her. I said, tell me what's going on. She called me. She said, sister, I want you to lock in your spot. Something big is happening. And we had conversation. And I said to her, I'm on complete bed rest. I'm not able to do as much right now. But as soon as the doctor releases me, I'm going in full throttle. Listen, she said, I need you to lock in your spot for $49. I need you to do this before October the 1st. I need you to get on this call and listen in. My faith was already in the company before I had any information, because I knew God had answered me. And I always said to my husband, don't worry, we're going to eat. To my daughters, my daughter was completing her master's program. I said, we are never going to go hungry, and we will never be homeless ever again. I called her. She gave me the information for, remember, we were having calls in the noon and in the evening.
Mm-hmm.
I got on in the evening and I got on in the morning. I got on, Mr. Harris. I got on and I listened. And I prayed again. I'm a pastor. I said, God, I need this. I need this money to lock in our spot. And I said to my husband, we got another opportunity. I found something that's going to work for us. He said, well, I can't do that right now. I got to try to work to try to get us out of this hole that we're in. I said, okay, no problem. My girls still doing what they had to do. I prayed again, Mr. Harris. And many people I had been a blessing to was still reaching out. One of my sisters in ministry, she texted me. She said, how's everything going? I said, everything's doing good. Your words have power. I said, everything is going good, even though I was in intensive pain, because
say that again. Your words have what?
Your words have power.
That's right. That's right.
We were in a hotel. That hotel was our condo. We named it our condo.
Mm-hmm.
Still watching. She said, how are you doing? I said, I'm good. I was in pain, Mr. Harris. I would have to be rushed to the ER to get morphine injections to ease the pain. It didn't help me. I would wake up and still be in intense pain. When my sister inboxed me, my sister in ministry, she said, you were on my heart. I just want to send you a blessing. It was coming up time for me to go grocery shop. I looked at my cash app. It was $89. I'll never forget this. We went to Publix because that was the closest store in the area closest to the hotel. Mind you, Mr. Harris, I couldn't drive. I had to get on the passenger side, let the seat all the way back so I could get comfort while my daughter drove. We went into Publix, picked up everything we needed. And I'm like, Lord, please don't let this go over. I need $49. The lady's just scanning, Mr. Harris. She's scanning. And this price keep going up higher and higher. I said in my mind, lady, you could go as high as you want to. You're going to pay for it, not me, because I need $49. I don't care how much it goes. I am only going to pay $40 because I need the other $49. It began to discount. That thing dropped down to $39. And the young lady who introduced me, she won't mind me mentioning her name, Devon Covington. I texted her. She called. I said, Devon, send me this link right now. She said, okay, where you at, sister? I said, I am in the grocery store. I am not playing. I need to lock in my spot right now. She said, okay. I locked in my spot. We hurried up home. I was so happy. I was so happy, so excited because I understand timing and positioning. Sometimes we pray, we go before God, God answers us, we doubt, we procrastinate, we say it ain't real, we say it's a scam, we have all these excuses. But my why was for us to never be hungry.
That's right.
Because there were times I had to eat ice to fill up my stomach, Mr. Harris. You know, water only fills your stomach up for a certain time. But to make sure my husband and my daughters had something to eat. Then I continued on, staying on the calls, morning, at noon, and in the evening. I had no problem. I hadn't sampled anything but my faith, because Tava represents the ark, and the ark is God. God answered me. And my why is for us to never be hungry. I'm going to sit closer because I want some people to understand. Hunger is real. We are pastors in ministry, but we kept serving every Sunday with a smile. I would sit in a certain area in that hotel room. You could not tell by the look of us, we were homeless. Homeless means you don't have a physical address. We had to sleep in my car, the U-Haul truck. We had to watch our belongings because life happened to us. Fast forward, I hadn't been doing anything, and I'm fighting back these tears. I hadn't been able to do anything for almost 2 years. Remember, I was on complete bed rest. I couldn't move from the bedroom to the bathroom without collapsing. If I wanted to go downstairs, Mr. Harris, we had to time me. I had to literally take off running and get downstairs and sit down before I passed out. There were times when I did collapse and I would feel the presence of God. And my legs would go to shaking and wake me up. Let me tell you all something. My determination, my willpower to keep fighting. When I was on that call and I listened to a young lady share her testimonial on how that Valley 30 helped her iron, I was sold. You couldn't tell me nothing. You couldn't tell me anything. I said, God, I know you answered me. God, you gave me this opportunity. God, you saved my life. I am going to help as many people get healthy and make additional income, because something Mr. Lloyd said, if he could help families earn at least $250 per week, he's satisfied. Guess what I did, Mr. Harris? I got on this phone. I got in people inboxes on Facebook and on Instagram. And I had to reintroduce myself. Hey, this is Riley, Pastor Riley, Women Empowerment Riley. I'm back. I'm with a new opportunity. I have an amazing product. I want you to try it for me. Sometimes we did 4 for 20, 4 for 25. We was trying to figure out the numbers. Mr. Harris, I didn't have no products, but I had my faith.
That's right.
I had my belief. Right. I was rocking and rolling, Mr. Harris. You couldn't tell. I would be up late at night.
So are you saying, excuse me real quick, are you saying you were taking pre-orders before the product came out?
I was taking pre-orders, Mr.
Harris. Were they giving you the cash?
They were sending me Cash App. They were sending me Cash App, Mr. Harris. I would be up late on Instagram and on Facebook. And my family can attest and testify this is truth. No lies. No trying to make it sound glamorous. No, this is real. I'm a pastor. I'm being open and transparent to help someone understand that even though I'm a pastor, life happened to me. But my faith in God, my belief in Tava and God, the products, listening on complete bed rest, unable to do anything but move from one area. And while we were in our condo/hotel, I will still be on the calls listening in. Then I will work my pre-orders, Mr. Harris. I will inbox, I will text, I will inbox, I will text. My pre-order list totaled $380.
That's right.
My cash out cleared $214. I said, Lord, I am sold. You can't tell me nothing. That's all I needed to do was make some part-time money to go to the grocery store every week to feed my family. Mr. Harris.
So, Mrs. Riley, I got to ask you a question.
Yes.
And this is for everybody because I know the entire story and we probably need a lot of time. I got to say this. Most often we think that it's the big money that people need. But you just said you cleared $214, right, to go to the grocery store. And I want you guys to hear this story. Oftentimes we pass people that may not look like they in need, but we used to have something when I was a distributor coming through that's called a 6-foot rule. And the 6-foot rule is anybody that you come in with 6 feet of, you're talking about your opportunity. So here's what she just said. And here's what I know to be true. When you're out, it's not always the sharpest dressed. It's not always the person that you see homeless on the street, laying in the street. It's sometimes the person at the grocery store. It's sometimes the person that's in the mall. The person could be anywhere. So I'm encouraging you guys to speak to everybody that you see. It's always not a business card. Sometimes it's a sample. Sometimes it's just saying hello to someone just to break the ice. Because that person, if you could get out of them what they do, you got them. You got them. And that's what happened. But I want you to kind of fast forward, if you don't mind, for time's sake. When the company launched, what happened once the company launched?
Once the company launched, 6 months, nonstop. I wasn't trying to build a team. I had one young lady to reach out to me and join my team from Instagram. I had another young lady to join the team. I wasn't interested in building a team at the moment. At that present time, I needed to feed my family every month. Let me back up a little. Every week I sold out, Mr. Harris. I had a system in place. I will order by Monday and order by Wednesday. I started off with the 30-day bag. 6 months. 6 months. From a $99 investment, the 60 count bag, my mistake. A $99 investment. 6 months simply selling the detox tea. Our family was able to open a t-shirt business. It's real. It's possible.
From selling a product.
From selling only. Now I attempted to sell some of the Valet and some of the energy. We had Vita Plus. We know Vita Plus is a must back then. But no. It was the detox tea. It was that tea.
Right.
Rocking and rolling. Nonstop. We will make deliveries. I will be laying down in the car again. My daughter would get out, put them in the individuals' mailboxes. Listen, the tea, only the tea. That tea helped our family eat. That tea fed our family. We were able to open a t-shirt business in a pandemic. 6 months selling detox tea. Part-time now. On complete bed rest. 9 months later, when we did our fiscal year closeout, you want me to tell it or just?
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
9 months in, we were able to make $19,000.
Amen. Y'all better clap. $19,000 in how long?
9 months.
9 months. And that changed your family tremendously, right?
Yes, sir.
It got you off bed rest. It got you out of the hotel and you opened up a t-shirt business. You got back on your feet. I hope y'all hear this story. When we think that we have it bad. We think that we have, bad, like I said, but we don't. So again, you have to talk to people. There's people that are in need right now. As LaChelle Pierre said, she's not in a recession. I'm not in a recession. I don't know about you guys. This is the time right now to pick up the phone and call people when you get off. You can't be afraid to talk to people. Yeah, you can inbox them, but you have to pick up the phone and let them hear your voice. And you said something, Ms. Riley, that's very profound to me as well. Your words are powerful. So if you're speaking negativity that you can't, you won't, is not you, you're not going to do it. So you better be positive. You better speak. I saw, I jumped on Sabrina Wright's live this morning just to listen. She was walking and she was speaking her affirmations. You got to speak your affirmations daily. And when you start speaking affirmations, it will come to pass. So, I want you to just take 60 more seconds because we want to interview this young lady backstage, Ms. Gabriella Lee, back there. And take about 60 more seconds and just share with everybody how the products really changed for you and changed your life.
The products have tremendously changed my life since I've been utilizing the products, along with making moderations to what I eat and exercising. I have lost over 45 pounds.
Yes.
I participated in the Shake It Off Challenge 4 weeks. I dropped 15 pounds. So people are watching me and they're responding to my story. They're responding to my results. And I'm getting customers continuously. My health has improved tremendously. My blood pressure used to go as high as 200 over 100. And my doctor would threaten to rush me to the hospital straight from the doctor's office. We don't make any medical claims. However, you have someone with real testimonial. I don't take any medication. No heart medication.
Yes.
No medication for high blood. I don't take any medication, Mr. Harris. And I'm on a wellness movement to let the world know that God healed my body and God gave me the ability to connect with this amazing company with these amazing products. They work if you utilize them. And if you have a made up mind, listen, nothing is impossible.
Yes. Well, look, Ms. Riley, it's been a long time coming for you to come on here. And,
Yes.
if you're looking at the chat like I am, you're getting a lot of congratulations and, wisdom, words of wisdom, praise God, amens in these chats. And, like I said, it's a pretty powerful testimony, but for me, it's based on, if you all got anything out of what she said, it's based on faith. Everything was centered around faith. Her faith was not shaken. And, look where they're at today, and if you need to go back and listen to this interview again, I would, and maybe to encourage you. So if you're down on yourself, you can't be, because you got to get up. You got to pull yourself up by the bootstraps and just, I always say put in the work, but she just said faith. Her faith was not shaken. So, but listen, we're going to let you run. Thank you so much for coming on here. Keep doing those meetings in Miami. Use the 6-foot rule. I know you are, sample people and exchange information. It's never going to be the person that's in your inner circle that's going to support you. It's always a stranger. I see y'all quoting all that stuff on social media, but you better do it. So
Yes.
you got to talk to people that are close and set the appointment to go sit down and show the plan. Don't be afraid to show the plan. Don't be afraid. Okay. So thank you so much for coming on here today.
Thank you.
And I'll be talking to you soon.
Okay. Thank you again.
All right. LaChelle, Pierre, where are you? Because if you're eating, I'm going to pop you right back on this screen. So before I do, but look, you guys heard from Miss Aletha Riley out of Florida. So we're excited to see her. Look at LaChelle eating that apple. But no, we're so excited to see her. So I told you guys, amazing testimony. So if somebody is not a part of Tava and you're watching this, you saw it on somebody's Facebook page, get in touch with the person whose page that you may see this on and get some samples from them. Let them share the opportunity for them. If you're out there and you're saying, you know what, I need a financial breakthrough. You heard her story. After 9 months, $19,000 was able to open up a t-shirt business. And not only that, move out of the hotel. And, what she didn't tell was the rest of her income, whether it's retail, whether it's building, income is income. So I needed you guys to hear that. So wake up and let's get going. So LaChelle, I'm going to turn it over to you for the next interview. So your apple may go rotten. Okay. So I can't hear you. See how LaChelle does me? So I've been absent, but that's okay, LaChelle. I'll get you back. So I'm going to keep it going. Gabriel Lee, how are you, my friend? You got your beautiful products back there. How are you?
I am blessed and highly favored. Hallelujah.
Where are you today? Where are you located?
I am in Houston, Texas.
Houston, Texas. It's about 999 degrees there today, isn't it?
It is very hot. Oh my goodness, it's hot.
Yes, Les. I love the background. I love the background. You have all the amazing products there. But tell us, you're right there in Houston, Texas. Are you originally from Houston? Where are you from?
Yes, I am originally from Houston, Texas. I also have a daycare, you guys. So you might hear some in the background.
I
It's
hear
in-home
it.
daycare. So you guys, it's so amazing. I'm from Houston and I've been here my whole life.
Okay, good. So, look, so tell us a little bit about yourself, before we jump into the interview. You have a daycare center, right?
Yes,
Home
I
health
am.
daycare center. Okay.
Okay,
So
I'm
tell
a
us a little bit about
minister.
yourself.
Okay, so I'm a minister of New Faith Community Center Church. And also, like I said, I'm also in financial services for insurance as well as a daycare provider. And my whole deal is love helping people. So that's why I'm here.
Okay, well, good. So who actually introduced you to Tava? And, how
Oh,
did you get involved first? Did they sample
okay.
you? You see the opportunity? What did you see?
Okay, so this is what happened. So my amazing coach, uh, used to be my pastor, Pastor Terry Durden,
Okay.
introduced Kava to me, you guys. When I tell you it was right at the right time. Okay, so this is what happened. I was single mom, recently divorced, and I needed extra stream of income. But not only that, what was so devastating is I just got a doctor's report, and it said that if I didn't change my way of living, that I wouldn't be able to see my daughter graduate. So that was the hit for me. That was my why. My daughters was 17 and 15 at the time, and I had a medical conditions. I had just had a procedure, uh, high blood pressure, diabetes, a heart condition, a lot of stuff going on, and I was just obese, depressed. So I just continued to gain the weight. Wasn't able to do different things, moving around, and just sitting in the house. Didn't know where the next meal was going to come. Didn't know if I was going to be able to have my daughters go to have school clothes to go to school, and just really going through. I had a lot of dreams and goals to achieve, but I just didn't know how to get there. But when I tell you, when Tammy called me, oh my goodness, it was the timing was everything. I'm telling you, timing is everything. She called me and she told me that she wanted me to try something with her. And I know Tammy how well she is, and I give her the utmost. So whatever she says she's gonna get into, I'm all down for it. I'm with her at all times. So I didn't have the money. I told her, give me a couple weeks and then I'll be ready. Not knowing what the product was or nothing. So then she called me back and I told her I was ready. So we talked to Mr. Brownie on the phone, and Claiborne, that move Brownie. Hallelujah. This man is phenomenal, and I give props to him because he allows me to do not let me stay at the level that I want to be. He see more in me, and so that encouraged me even more. So by listening to him, it allowed me to see the vision of where
Mhm.
I was trying to go and where I need to go and how I'm going to get there. So I listened to him, and he asked me questions. He asked me about, do I know people? How many people I have on my list? Different questions just to get me into the business to see where I was and where I was standing, how serious I was about this situation or this here plan. So after I was speaking to him and I was telling him what I was doing and I told him how many people I knew and everything, and I'm in ministry, he see the vision. I saw the vision, and then we went forward. We went forward from there on. So I got the products. At that time it was only 3 products, so I got the whole power pack, and we got started. But when I tell you I tried those products were so amazing. I'm telling you, Oh, it was just so amazing. It changed my life. I was having problems with my knees. I couldn't
Mm-hmm.
walk up the stairs or anything. But that Valet 30, when I
Right.
tell you that Valet 30 did the work for me, helped me to get up the stairs. Not only that, now I have stairs in my place that I'm at, and I can get up on and move around. That was so amazing. The T, when I tell you it allowed me to lose the extra weight that I needed to lose, and it made me feel good. I wasn't able to sleep at night, but now I was able to sleep now at night and have a good sleep rest. That was so amazing. Not only that, that energy, my favorite. Flair will take you there. When I tell you I will get this silk flare, and baby, it will have me going places I didn't think I could go. It had me cleaning when I didn't think I could clean. So I'm telling you, those products were so amazing. It was so amazing that when I made my next doctor visit, my doctor told me, whatever you're doing, keep doing. Matter of fact, what are you doing? Asked me the question and was able to get some of the products for me. So she got the tea and the valet. So now I'm telling you, every day it's been a journey for me. So I just shared my testimony. I've lost well over 125 pounds with the help of these type of products. Not only that, I will go out and walk. I also said in my mind I was going to have 10 samples to give out each day. So if I couldn't go back home until I passed out those samples. And so I'm telling you, I passed out samples every day. We'll go to the park and walk. And I will walk and walk until I see some people. And then I would give them the samples and I'll tell them about the just try it. And I'm telling you, after that, some started coming back around and they was waiting for me at the park. They started meeting me at the park to ask for the products. And so I started going on social media. I didn't know anything about it. I'm not good with the computer and everything, but I tried. And I'm telling you guys, I will go every single day. I will put something on there, say something. My words might not come out the way they need to come, but it got the point across. And so I started to continue to do that, and I started inboxing thanks to Sharita Leon, but also having that plan to show us how to act and how to react to social media and how to use that platform. And so I started doing whatever she said do. When I tell you, I started getting hits all over the place. I had like 400 some hits in one day. So I was like, oh God, thank you, Jesus. And then Rose told me I had a transformation, that I had some pants that I was wearing and they were so big. She said, take those pants and I want you to put it on and I want you to take a picture and I want you to post that on social media. So
So
I did that.
back up. So let me ask you a question. Let's talk about that really quick. So how many inches, if you did inches or pounds, did you lose from the product before you, what Rose suggested? How much had you lost thus far and how long did it take?
It was like in about 9 months, it was like 8 inches in my waist.
8 inches in your waist.
Right.
And what was the total pounds, if you don't mind sharing?
At that time, it was like 85 pounds.
85 pounds went away in how long?
In about 6 to 7 months, maybe, I think total, but maybe a total of 9 months total.
We gonna say 9. So look, I'm gonna need everybody in the chat to congratulate Gabriel on 85 pounds in 9 months. But I want you to go back and kind of share what your routine is right now daily and what you were doing before. You know, were you taking the products in the morning, evening, noon? Were you walking, exercising? Kind of share with everybody how you jump started this.
Okay, so what I would do every morning, I would take my Valet 30 and my energy capsule. And I would take that in the morning after I eat something for breakfast. Then make sure that I'm drinking my at least 64 ounce bottle of water. So I'm drinking water all throughout the day. I would go go to the park and walk around the track for about maybe an hour. But it will be in between times. It's not the whole time I'm standing there walking. I will sit, relax, exercise, and it was just also piquing interest in watching people, seeing who's coming in and out. So that's what I would do. And I would have my samples ready so to give them the samples. Come back at noontime. Now look, all this here, I didn't have a daycare at the time. So this was from the transition. That's what I'm telling you about. So at that time, I was doing that, and then in midday, I would have my salad, change my eating habit, eat a salad, something, stir fry, anything like that. And then I will continue to do what I would do and just go throughout the day. And then, well, but oh, in the middle of that, I also had a yogurt. No, so
Mhm.
that was my whole thing. I need to have something dietary, something that's going to help release everything. So I have to have something, yogurt. I have a yogurt every day. In the morning, I have a yogurt. Afternoon, I have a yogurt. And night, I have a yogurt as well with my food. And at night, I would take my tea around about 8 o'clock, and then that will give me a time to get everything straight and elimination to come in the morning. I have certain that happens every morning. My
Right,
regimen, I go ahead and release. But that's
right,
what I'm saying. So I continue to do that throughout the day. But I will go also. Now I am doing. I make sure I go live at least once or twice a day, sometimes more. It just depending on how the day, but I have to at least go to once a day. And I go in TikTok, and then I go and transfer from TikTok to Instagram to Facebook, and just keep it going. And
right.
then I get the hits, and that's what I do.
Wow. Look, 85 pounds in 9 months. I mean, you should see the chat lighting up over here about you telling you congratulations. And the reason why I wanted you to go back and kind of share, your story and your routine is all about the routine. As you all heard, she got up and she did her flare and her valet 30 and then her tea in the evening. That's her routine. So whatever, your schedule permits, that's what you need to be doing. And I also like what you said about changing your eating habits. First of all, Gabrielle, the tea is going to, um, help you change your eating habits anyway, right? So
Right. Most definitely.
it's definitely gonna help you change your eating habits. So that's like going to Five Guys. That's one of my favorite hamburger spots. And then being on the detox tea. The two does not mix. Okay, so it's definitely gonna help you change your eating habits. But since you had the success, with your health, since you've gotten your health back, what has transpired here. You look better, you feel better, people are coming up to you. What has transpired? I see you have your daycare facility now. So kind of share what,
Yes.
because you're glowing now. So what's happened? You healthy, you happy since you gotten your health back?
Yes, because Tava helped me change my life, the transformation, transform my mind, my body, my soul, my spirit. I'm telling you, it
Yeah.
literally changed the way I thought. It made me want to do better. It made me want to feel better. It made me want to look better. It made me want to reach out to people more. And I always had a goal to have a daycare. So I was going to school at the time, trying to get everything situated. But I'm telling you guys, from this here Tava products and helping me make this retail money, I was able to get this daycare on and popping. I'm telling you guys, so I'm loving it. The daycare is in home, and I have like 5 to 6 kids. But I'm sorry, and then the state is funding it for. It's just so amazing because it's just I had to have that willpower and that part of transforming allow me to see the things that I really wanted to do and go after it. And so that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. Not only is this going to help you physically, it's going to help you mentally and socially,
Yes.
emotionally. You're going
Yes.
to just, and spiritually. So
Yeah.
this is a journey throughout your whole life that's going to help courage. And I like to say, thank you, Mr. Kenny E. Lloyd and Shantae Lloyd, for bringing this products to us, Tava, bringing the whole system, not only to help you become wealthy, but also be healthy as well. So who won't mind getting paid to get healthy? So that's why I say I get paid to be healthy. And that's my slogan, you guys. I'm excited. They had the vision. They have to show us the safe haven or how to make the extra stream of income no matter where you are, no matter where you come from. They say you can come from jail or to Yale. It don't matter. That it's everybody have that great opportunity to do something and be better and make something happen in your life. And I tell you, you too can become a new and better you in 2022.
All right. I love it. I love it. Look at Well, look, thank you so much for coming on. We're gonna let you get back to those kids. Are they napping right now? Is it lunchtime? What is it? What's going on?
It is there. Well, they just got there from eating lunch, so they're
Uh-huh.
gonna go outside to play now.
Yeah, well, that's good. Well, listen, congratulations to you on all the success that you're having financially and health wise. And, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to encourage everybody today, go out and talk to someone and at least get them on one of the products. Hit your back office, have them to order this bottle of Valet. It will change somebody's life. I just got off a call, with some people in Mexico and on the travel, and they were like trying to figure out how they can get the Valet because they like the Valet 30. I'm telling you guys. So if you do it, that's how you get people on Smart Ship. This Valet 30 will get them on Smart Ship. It will get them on Smart Ship, and they would get on a reoccurring order every single month because, like Gabrielle said, she takes it every single morning along with her flare. So pick up the phone and call someone and just ask them to try my product. Try my product. There's a lot of you all on here. I guarantee you, if you do it, what do you have to lose besides someone saying no? Are you afraid of someone saying no? Just pick up the phone. Once you pick up the phone, I call it the 1,000-pound elephant. You pick up the phone and they say yes. I bet you move to the next person, and then the next person after they say yes. So one will turn in one will turn into two will turn into three, and so on and so forth. Pick up the phone. Jack, Glenda, Tracy, Shelly, Christian, Tedra, Gordon, pick up the phone. Pick up the phone, call someone right now and ask them to try your product. How much does it cost? Okay, they're going to ask that question. You take their information, you put it through the back office. Watch what happens. Your confidence level goes up. The 2 interviews here today, I heard 2 things here today. 2 things here today. Faith. Faith, when you have faith, things start to happen. Then when that happens, your confidence begins to go up. That's why I asked those pointed questions to Gabrielle and Mrs. Riley, because they have similar stories. They begin to lose the weight. They both open up businesses. How did they open up businesses? They got their confidence back through the products, through the income. Pick up the phone right now. Stop hesitating. Stop waiting. When you get off here today, don't go and watch TV. Don't procrastinate. Pick up the phone and have someone to place an order today. And if you do it today, you're going to want to do it tomorrow. It builds confidence, confidence, confidence. So thank you so much for coming on here to share your story. We appreciate you. Okay.
Thank you. And I'm so glad y'all allowed me to share.
All right. We'll see you soon. We'll see you at conference. LaChelle, Pierre, I don't know where you're at, but we coming back on here today. You just took off today and just left me on here. Look, I know you were listening, but look, before we go there, because I'm not going to poke you today, what did you get out? Because I know you were listening, to both interviews. What did you get out of both interviews here today?
Yeah, and I think really it's about, number one, both ladies had faith and believed. That's number one, foremost. And then they didn't stop no matter what was going on around them. A lot of times people will use those reasons to actually stop. Oh, I'm physically going through this. I'm financially going through this. When things get better, I'll do it. Well, they actually turned it around and made those their reasons to keep going. So I would just encourage everybody to always just keep going. Don't stop, no matter what.
That's right.
Don't
That's
quit.
right. That's right. Well, listen, so that's our time today. As I mentioned before we go, I'm going to say it again. Pick up the phone, call one person right now. Normally I would tell you all 5 people, but if you call one person and you get that one person on one of these products, they're going to do it. If you just say, hey, do me a favor, how do I know? I do it. I got people calling me right now. So I won't say where, I went somewhere last week and they asked me to bring some bottles of Valet, and I am not a retailer. Okay. I don't even bill much. Okay. I don't. But the guy asked me, he said, man, look, I need some product. And I went up to his office and 3 bottles of Valet was gone in 5 minutes. It's a true story. And I was like, he's like, well, how you want me to pay? I'm like, I don't have Cash App because they took it from me. Okay, I don't know why. And I say, well, I had to call Yolanda. I say, we got Zelle. She said, yeah, Zelle it to this number. Okay, it's that simple. Okay, but I
You know,
normally would say, look, run it through the back office. So I'm telling you guys a story. So right after then that happened, he said, well, how am I going to get it every month? I say, hold on. This is always with me. This is my computer.
yes.
I put it through the back office. You put them on Smart Ship. You put it on Smart Ship. I don't know about you all. I don't want to do that. I'm not saying something's wrong with it, but he wanted the product. He wanted it then. But I knew I was not going to keep going up to that office every 30 days. You better run it through the back office. Okay.
Right, man. I love what you said, Kevin, because it's right on point. I think the question we get a lot of times, people will ask, well, what's the best way to do it? Should I retail or should I build a business? Should I retail with my customers or should I build a business? Guess what? It takes a combination. If any of you have listened to our CEO, Mr. Kenny Lloyd, he always says you must have product on hand, right? Because you will run into that person who may not want to go online at that point, but you've got them captivated right now and they want to make a purchase. If you don't have product on hand, you lost them. But then you may run into that person who is not going to buy anything right from you, but would love to go to the website, research the company, and then make their purchase. And then you will run into the person who's looking to make some additional income. And you have an opportunity to share with them, right? So,
That's
what
right.
is that? So, there is no cookie cutter one way to do it.
That's right.
It's a
That's right.
combination. And if you are not working all three in your business, you are not in business full time.
Right. But if it were me, I'm different, Michelle. I want top of to send my products out. I'm not going
Oh, yes. Make it easy for yourself.
Okay. All right. That's me. Okay. But listen, thank you so much, LaChelle. But look, LaChelle, congratulations to you. I'm gonna let you spill the beans. You got something real special over the weekend. I knew it was a reason I really wasn't bothering you last week, and I couldn't figure it out. Because LaChelle and I normally talk every day, but last week we didn't talk really at all. I was about to fib and say we talked, but we really didn't. But it was a reason why we didn't. So kindred spirits are sometimes, a powerful thing. But you share with everybody what you were doing last week. And it's good that I didn't call because you didn't even call. So what happened last week?
Oh, thank you, Miss Harris. But yes, I did complete my training and certification as a Christian counselor now. Another tool in the tool belt that I'm just excited to have the opportunity to do.
Yeah. So let me tell you all about LaChelle. When we have our the guys amongst the guys, and I was going to say the entire corporate staff. What it is, the entire corporate staff, from the ladies in customer service, but especially myself, Tony, and Mr. Lloyd. She keeps us grounded. When we're all like, she comes in with the calm voice. Now, Kevin, that wasn't right. She hits you just like that, and you cannot say one thing. You just conform. That's who she is. And so it explains why, she's being watched over, because she watches over us. So I want to thank you for everything that you do, because you are the moral compass and spiritual leader of this company. It's all of us. It's all
not
of us.
Not your moral compass. That's the Lord.
You know what I'm trying to
On
say.
the voice of reason every now and again.
What's the reason? You know what I mean. But you come in and you always have a good word. I'm gonna say thank you, because I could not figure out why we didn't talk last week, but I understood after I saw it. So, but look, congratulations to you. You all give my sister a shout out. But now I'm gonna blow you up every day because we both been working. Okay, so I need you to send a link out for me. All right. So,
and thank you everyone that did reach out on social media and everybody in the chat today. Thank you.
all right. So that is it. Goodbye. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. We will see you guys on Saturday for Saturday training.
Right.
Vice President of Sales, Mr. Tony Fleming. Get on the training. Get on the training. So thank you
Yes.
guys. Love you guys.
And next week, because my special guest that was supposed to be here skated on me today, my other special guest, I'm going to let him make it. But he said next week for sure. So I'm not even going to say it. Y'all just have to tune in to see him. But don't miss it. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful week. Let's close out strong. Peace and blessings to everybody.
Alrighty.
Come with me, with love, I know places too far. Come with me, with love, I know places too far to go. We can take you around the world, catch this flight with me, with love, I know places too far to go. New places, new faces, yeah, new zip codes. New money, NFTs and plus crypto. Only care cash no more. Digital currency on me. Overseas we back and forth. Round trips all aboard, baby. There's room at the top. We'll save a spot for you. Can't no one limit us, so you should come with me. With love, I know places too far. Come with me. With love, I know places too far to go. We can take you around the world. Catch this flight with me. With love, I know places too far.